Here we go. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. TNT, Thursday Night Talks, where I am joined by my brother War Room. What's up, brother War Room?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Well, we talk about all things knife and EDC related. Man, there's even more information come out on Bark River Knives.
By the way, I have to say you gave an excellent little live
the video yesterday. I appreciate that.
Awesome.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we have even more coming out, such as they never heat treated their own knives. We have more. I mean, tools for gents. Hit back at everything that Tuya had put out in their statements yesterday with a video showing that they have been spending over a year and a half investigating this. And they absolutely believe that they are dealing with counterfeit M390.
Wow.
Plus, we got some, always new and wild knives coming in.
I didn't get much in this week.
You got that. I know you got that.
Yeah, that's about all I got in this week.
S30V Jumbo.
This is the Jumbo.
That's the Jumbo?
Yeah, I never thought I'd like this knife because I handled the Jumbo and this little is just in the wrong place on the Jumbo. But this fits right in between these two knuckles. But I'm going to solve the problem altogether. I'm going to get a set of skinny scales for it.
Yeah.
Big keys. But
that makes sense.
This is better than the Canis.
You like it better than the Canis?
I absolutely do.
Interesting.
I've got them both. Now,
I know you do. I'm going to start off at the top of the chat real quick saying what's up. I know Henry G was the first one in the chat. Appreciate you, brother. Marco. We had Tristan Projectiles, our sharp member of Cripple Crew Inc., dropping in badass emojis. We got my brother Mud, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What's up, brother? Also with them badass emojis, Homer Fouts, member of Cripple Crew Inc.
Homer?
What it do? Kelly's Mishmash, what's up, sis? And Brian White, haha, what it do, what it do? What'd you win from Darkwater?
Who, me?
You.
I wanted to give away the whatever Magnificent Beast.
Yeah. That's such a cool knife.
I heard all about it. I'd love to try it.
I really do think you're gonna like this knife a lot.
I do too.
It is such a cool budget knife. Like it's absolutely a banger. We got the Bulldog Smith Farms. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, homie? Miranda Keith, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What's up, sis? We scrolling. We got Jason Cox. What it do, my man? How are you tonight? All right. So, what's in your pockets, brother?
I had a bunch in my pockets today, but this was my main carry.
Yay. That hasn't left the pocket, has it?
No, it hasn't really. No, not really.
You're liking that one more than your previous one.
It's more of a user than the previous one was tricked out so hard I didn't want to use it. I had the tactile Maverick
nice.
in the pocket, and I had this in the pocket today.
Yay.
I mean,
Mac 2.
Yep. This is all around fine knife. If you haven't got one, get one if you can.
I'm still, it's still way up high on my list. Kelly says, I have a favor to ask you. Package should hopefully be there tomorrow. Don't open it till Saturday on the live. Okay, sis. Now I'm intrigued. Okay. Today's pockets for me. This thing is
What you
just
in my pocket?
so freaking cool. So freaking cool. Every time I use it, what's up, Aries? Good to see you, brother.
What's up, Scott?
Here it is by the mic. I love that sound, whether you use the titanium launch arm or the reverse flick. But every time I use it, I think of Steve Bladewalker, I think of Titanium Justin because we put that together, all the Guardians, and of course, Mr. Mouse and Jake, because Jake bought the ticket and Mr. Mouse DSKFS. But this, I never thought I would like it as much as I really do. I thought it was I always thought what he did was awesome, but it almost seemed more of a novelty to me.
And you and I were talking about that. It's not a knife that either one of us would have gone out and bought for ourselves.
Yeah, I would not have chased this at all for myself. I always thought they were cool as hell, but I wouldn't have chased it for myself. And then I get it in hand, and it not only does it have all the Brian Winters wizardry, but somehow that funky knife is actually very comfortable, especially right here. It fits my hand like a glove.
That blade shape is just wicked.
Yeah, I love the blade shape.
Yeah.
And then that blade is the DLC Magna Cut is so slicey. Plus that ting.
Yeah. This whole Bark River thing's got me second guessing steels now.
I know. That's something we're going to be talking about because I actually truly have multiple knives that I wonder about now.
Yeah.
And multiple companies that I wonder about now that I don't want to start name dropping certain companies that I'm only, wondering about until I get response back from them. After this TFG thing, I'm reaching out to companies because I want to get their responses to it, and I want to see if they can prove steel badge certificates for any of their knives.
Yeah, the whole thing's got me second guessing steels.
But yeah, I absolutely love this thing. It's a wicked slicer, and it's just so much fun. Also in the pockets, of course, the DBD Glideman. This is on me quite a bit. By the way, folks, there is now less than 10 DLC Glidemen left. Less than 10 DLC Glidemen. You can still, less than 10 satin.
Have you talked them into making scales for it yet?
Ain't never gonna happen, brother.
Love you, bro.
Love you too, brother. Yeah, the satin variants. There is less than 10 of these left, and these are only $99 after code DBD. There, you can still get one from the very first batch, first run of my first collaboration. Yes, I agree, Jay Wesley. In Spyderco, we trust. I was talking to Tristan that this whole thing and this, Taylor Hardness website has really, really got me appreciating my Spydercos more and thinking that I'm probably going to start switching my knife budget over more to, to grab more Spydercos. I was already, getting a lot of TRM because that's my favorite company and I trust their steel. But after seeing what he's been doing, the Spydercos that were on my wish list, that I will be putting a lot more effort into them.
I'm up to 20 now.
Yeah, I'm still at 5 at the moment. Now, of course, it would never be in my pockets in the state of Washington, but Evil Homie BDB has really been liking rocking this Microtech SOCOM Auto Elite that came from the Wick Actual giveaway.
Can't
This
be the tip down, bro.
Hey, I know. That's the only thing that I dislike about it is the tip down. But I'm giving it a pass because I like everything else about it so much. It's the only tip down knife that's gotten pocket time in 3
Oh.
years.
I've got one, and it had pocket time for a long time, but it's an old school knife.
Yeah, I haven't carried anything tip down in at least 3 years, probably longer than that. And this is getting actual pocket time. And like we were talking about earlier, these are made for one thing and one thing only, and that's damage to organics. And everything about it, it is such a great form factor for that. That Evil Homie BDB really likes carrying this.
There's a reason.
Kane Miranda, member Cripple Crew Inc. What it do? What it do?
What's up,
And
Kane?
then I was also using the Razor Shark a fair amount today as I was breaking some shit down. Yeah, it's moitery. Mick effing Ranger, member Cripple Crew Inc. Dropping in badass emojis. What it do? What it do? Yeah, this Razor Shark from Demco is so fun. It makes me want a real Nano Shark now. 3/4 of a pound of if you can't cut them, you can still throw it at their head. Yeah, I was gonna say bash, but I didn't want to pick off the YouTube censors. You could throw it at their head.
I didn't say anything or do anything.
Cripple Crow. Also, of course, it should go without saying at this point that there's an Aries EDC on the belt right now, and it's this one today.
My faceplate has pretty much been a Jack Wolf since I got it.
Yeah. I love this Bloomcliff 3-finger chubby. He made it look like a nice chubby chode handle, and it just is so comfortable to use. This has been keeping Logath off the belt for a while.
Same thing.
What it do, Mr. Mouse? Jay Wesley got that half-breed folder in natural G10. Nice.
Half-breed knife.
Yeah, it's a dope-looking knife for show.
Here's a dope knife, man, for $40.
Welcome back, Mud. The Brazen from PSA.
Yep. $40, man. Titanium backspacer, aluminum scales.
They took the Civivi Brazen and just upgraded the shit out of it and dropped the price.
This is less than a Brazen you buy at Walmart.
Yeah, like I said, and dropped the price somehow. Kane Miranda rocking the Kaiser F1 and the TKL Adversary. BNA Human Cheat Code. What it do?
Excuse me, folks.
Member of Cripple Crew Inc. Logatha has been hitting me up on MySpace talking about how her man hasn't been paying her enough attention.
Is there such a thing as MySpace anymore?
What's up, Robo? What's up, Trot? Stop trying to groom my knives, man. They're never leaving.
Never say never, folks.
Speaking of TKL, TKL's going to send me a knife to review. They want to work together. It's not a knife to keep. But after that, I'll be able to continue getting models from them to review and show off. I love that one.
Agent 002.
Hey, TB2, what it do? Kane Miranda, you get that one on the PSA Palmetto State Armory website. That's where you get that Brazen. What is the branding under?
It's under Chronos.
Chronos Brazen. On the PSA website, homie.
Orlando State Armory for you guys that don't know.
I got a Chavez 229 Liberation Tonto S90V.
Oh, I showed that
Manix,
one already.
an S90V Manix 2 lightweight, a PM2 with the beautiful red G10 scales, and a lefty Best Tech Type hand on the way. Oh,
The Taipan. Move. That's a nice knife.
the Type hand is such a sexy warning. Doobie, what's up?
What's up, brother?
Jay Wesley says War Room has great taste in knives because it seems very similar to my own.
I don't think I have any taste in knives. I just get the good ones.
over here, I'm like 21 Jump Street. I'm like, my name Jeff because I just like knife. I like knife. Okay, that's not true. I really my carry has changed so much in the last 2 years. I look at some of the budget knives that I used to carry the hell out of, and I'm looking at them and going, I feel bad. I feel like a jerk. You're not getting taken out for a walk enough.
I was talking to Kelly about that today. It's like, man, I probably got to get rid of some of my knives. I got 400 of them, and I don't get the chance to carry them because my favorites go in my pocket, you know?
Okay, I don't have 400 of them, but the PM2 is an M390. Yay. And that is actually M390.
Spyderco you can trust.
Yeah. Mud is carrying the DBD Glideman and the Flightanium Arcade Light. Yay. Kelly smashing the like button on this side too now. That's a cool little chode.
Man, this is a D2 QB. I can't remember the name of it, but man, it's a thick little boy. You get 3 fingers on it, and it just feels the hand nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you fit that finger choil and get a full 4 finger?
It doesn't. Yeah, you can. It's a little shy right there. I'm going to kick that corner down.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can. Just be careful. But I got it to go with my bridge. Well, my Kubi Bluff.
I love the Bluff. That's still one of my favorite budget crossbars.
This is a fantastic knife, guys. Top washers too.
Yeah, like all of my favorite crossbars are on washers. A crossbar lock feels much better on washers.
It does. It gives it a little more resistance.
You know, I'm gravy with bearings and most knives, but crossbars, I definitely want washers.
Well, I've got
the Ultim Bluff, and I love this Bluff, and the cans are great. I love the tomato can on top.
I call them coffee cans, but yeah, we're the same, bro.
It just works so much better with it.
Absolutely.
And you can use it as a wave feature.
I'm thinking about taking my thumb studs off of this right here and seeing if they'll fit in there.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. That was the Intruder, by the way. Tech 9 Intruder. Great. Fantastic knife.
Such a banger.
This is going to be a short one tonight, too, folks. Miss Deadly has got stuff to do. When she gets home, we're going to call it early. Just to let you know.
Mrs. Deadly leaves tomorrow morning, and she'll be gone for a week going to her uncle's funeral. So after she gets home, we'll probably be calling it. Mick Ranger's rocking the ultimate DBD Glideman. Caviso LMAX Dark Matter Penguin and Leatherman Wave. Hell yeah. I love how many of you rock the DBD Glideman. It means so much to me.
You're making me feel bad now because I ain't got one, bro.
You should. You should feel bad.
I can't.
I thought you loved me, brother.
I do love you. Man, bro, come on now. You know I do. I can't do Ultim. You got my one and only Ultim knife, bro, and it was just a little bit of Ultim.
Yeah. It was mostly my Carta.
Yeah. How many of you guys carry a challenge coin with you? There you go. And this might
I
be
do.
just my ex-military. But I always got two of them on me. I don't show stuff that I carry every day, all the time.
Tristan says he's seen an intruder with pitting on the blade on Blade Binge. Makes him wonder if it's really MagnaCut. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ultim is War Room's kryptonite. You know,
Yep.
we're gonna be worrying about that for a while. Thank you, everybody, by the way, on the condolences. J1 Doobie's carrying the Magnificent Beast, DBD Glideman, ABW Slip Joint, and a Kubi Bloom. That is a phenomenal carry. Not just because of the DVD.
Well, as I said, it's got DVD in it, so.
Yes, always pop it out the fifth. Yeah, when I mentioned my carry, I forgot this was in the fifth pocket. I'm just so used to it being there.
And I want to say,
I don't
thanks
forget
to-
that it's there when I need a knife.
shout out to
It's just
Kelly.
when I
She
talk
gave-
about my carry. What's that?
A shout out to Kelly. She gave me this, and it's the perfect one for this little ABW.
That's awesome. Rachel Jordan, member Cripple Crew, ain't dropping them badass emojis. What's up, sis? The issue is the Intruder one of the prototypes for sale or a production? Yeah, that's a good question. Because a prototype probably didn't
Well,
come in
Ludlam
MagnaCut.
9 did a hardness test on it, and it had like 63.5 on them. I know that.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, this is such an awesome. I love this. I didn't think that I would carry a slip joint this much.
That's a phenomenal slip joint. I just know, hands down.
And I also thought that I would be, you know, I thought that I would be disappointed by the size. But it's perfect.
Yep.
And this is where I use it most of the time anyway, to use that tip. But back here, I can get a full 4 fingers on it just barely.
The hollow grind on it's crazy too.
Yeah, it is. Man, that copper snake from Rosecraft does look really dope. Did you grab the blue one, Kane? Fred the Lug. What it do,
Okay.
homie? How you doing tonight? Matt Conklin, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What's up, homie? ABW Slippy is fantastic. Hell yeah. Not a fan of slip joints, but that is a beautiful thing. It
Have
really
you had-
is. And just listen to this walk and talk. Oh, it sounds so good. It feels so good.
Who out there has had a tactile bear?
I
So
have
good.
not. I wish I could have got the Ultim Bear.
And
Still
yeah,
have
it
to
looks
find
like
one on the
that's how they
secondary at
pronounce
some
bear.
point or something. Fred says, I wish I liked slip joints. I need to get an ABW. I might just carry that. And for $159
They still
for
got a couple
American
left.
made quality, that is a fantastic deal.
DLT trading. Now, there's something that I heard somebody say, I think it was Neves and it was Kara that said that DLT bought some of the steel for Bark River.
So DLT was one of EDC, my Ohio River Jack. DLT was one of a couple of retailers that did that. Great Southern Treadkill, what's up? They were one of a couple that did that, but at the same time, he was also bringing in the Chinese blanks.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, did he use the steel that DLT bought him and it's in DLT? That's something that I'd like to know.
Yes, that's something that everybody needs to know, but I don't think you'll get an honest answer. He pulled down a statement because I think a lawyer told him, dude, you're an idiot. That is such an actionable statement.
Absolutely, 100%. I read that and go, wow, he should have opened his mouth.
Yeah, he would have been better not saying anything
Exactly.
than doing that. And that's what an attorney would have told him. And And I'm sure they were like, I don't know why you said that in the first place, but pull it the hell down.
But the thing is, once you put it up on the internet, it's there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And
Awesome.
that's awesome, Kane Miranda. Robert
Man.
Jones is fantastic.
I got to say something. This community is fantastic, and I want to thank each and every one of the community members for the thoughts and prayers for me and my daughter and my family. This past week, it was everything went well. She's doing well. Found out a couple things, but I just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate it. We really do.
Love you, brother. So glad that she's doing well.
This community is fantastic, and I love each and every one of y'all.
Have a great night, Jay Wesley. Take it easy. Yeah, that's the thing, Fred the Lug. I don't mind buying a non super steel knife. I have many knives that aren't super steel that I really like. But don't lie to me. If I'm paying for a super steel, I better get the steel that you're advertising, and it better be made in America if that's what you're selling it as. He was upcharging twice. He was upcharging for his made in America quality and upcharging for super steels. And neither was the case. And then to find out that he never even had equipment to do heat treating in-house.
That's crazy.
I guess equipment was disappearing in the last few days, which makes it sound like allegedly that Jim was trying to squirrel that away for that new knife company that nobody in the world is going to trust. I shouldn't say that. There is still Bark River nut huggers that say they're looking forward to Jim starting another company.
I go with your statement that says that they should never be trusted at making knives again, ever.
Yeah, everybody that took place in this multi-million-dollar fraud, I know they're not going to do time or anything, but they should never be allowed back in the knife community.
I kind of feel the same way. Absolutely.
You had all these people that called you like family, like they truly drank the Kool-Aid while you were screwing them over for years. Yeah, fake Hoback all over again.
I watch you talk about this, but I watch Erica's EDC a lot just to learn how to sharpen certain steels and what characteristics certain steels are. She does a fantastic job on that. She's been down on Bark River calling them out for years.
She has. Yeah, she has said for a long time that they were full of crap on a lot of different steels. Eagle Scout, what's up? Member Cripple Crew EDC or member of Cripple Crew Inc. Good to see you. Have a great night, Fred. Appreciate you popping in, brother. But yeah, I just
one does a lot for the EDC community with this.
True that. It's crazy that they got away with it for so long. And part of the reason they got away with it for so long was because of the rabid fan base that would attack anybody that spoke out about their bad experience. My video, I talked about the guy that had a knife with two different fullers on it, like completely. And he was attacked and said that he was showing two different knives and all of this. He actually commented on that video. He's like, I'm glad people actually are aware of what I went through. And he said, you're right. He said, they swarmed me. They attacked me after he called me a liar. Even when I showed video.
Those stories are out there.
Yes.
You're not the only one. It's not an isolated incident. It's not. I don't know about you guys, but when I pay top dollar for a knife and it's wrong, I expect to have it fixed.
I'm waiting to see if I was an attorney, I'd be putting up ads on everywhere that there is a knife forum. And I would be getting a class action lawsuit together. Not that you're going to get anything out
You're
of
not
them,
gonna do anything.
but if I was an attorney, I would be, probably more inclined to just sit there and milk for money. But the problem is, if there was anything left, all of his lenders would get it first.
Yeah, absolutely. Our word, folks, is all we have in life. That's all we have.
That's why
but
I give that's why you can't give them any leeway for the people that sat there and did that as an employee.
I like your analogy too. I was looking for a job and I found this one. I use that all the time.
Yeah. And to actually sit there and physically remove markings and put markings on that you know to be false and say that you did it because you were told. Shut up. Cal, Knives of Life. What's up, homie?
Get out of here.
Yeah. That's just I did. No, you can leave. That's always an option. Did you happen to see the video that went up last night from Tools for Gents?
No.
When you auto dub them from when YouTube auto dubs it for you from German to English, you do lose certain things. But he laid out that Robert Jones, hey, ears must have been ringing. Remember Cripple Crew Inc? What's going on? Heard that you donated a dope knife to the Kane Miranda giveaway, and it's going to be we will see a video tomorrow. But he, I guess, Richard from Tools for Gents has been chasing this issue for over a year before he ever brought it to light. And Tuya has been provided every opportunity to just provide the steel badge certificates that were asked for. And instead, the only thing they've provided is a couple of Chinese invoices that don't prove anything and could have been from any time, even if they were for real M390. Because there was no bowler certificate included. So even if it was real M390 that they got somewhere,
that's no bueno. I like Tuya.
Yeah, there was no way that invoice proved that batch was tied in any way to the Queen Anne's Revenge. The Tuya Europe and Tuya and Dave Warren, who is going off the information he is given. It's Dog One. What's up? I don't think Dave Warren is attempting to scam. I think he believes the information that Tuya in China is giving him. But not only did TFG recall those Queen Anne's Revenge and M390, but now there's question about several S90D blades from them.
I'm wondering about Brian's, Yeah. I hope he didn't get wrapped up in this.
Yeah, such a dope one. But that the S90B is not S90B. And then it goes even deeper because he did an interview with a guy from Midgard's Messer. last Friday.
Right.
And in that interview, he gives actual numbers that you can verify online for the amount of Bowler M390 or CPM MagnaCut or CPM S90V, the numbers that were actually exported from the companies compared to the tonnage that China claims to have imported. And the numbers are way off. Kodiak, what it do?
What's up, Kodiak?
And so they're claiming a lot more M390 MagnaCut. 20CV is another one, and 204P, which you're not seeing very much, but 20CV is another one that they are claiming more of it being imported than Bowler or at the time Crucible was actually sending out.
All the wheeze hinderers. Yeah, that's freaking fantastic.
And then it makes you think about, in the last couple of years, how many new companies have we seen with prices that we were saying, I don't know how they're getting there with M390.
This one.
That's unfortunately one of the ones I'm highly questioning, because I wondered how they were getting to their prices from day one. And I have said that before. I love this knife. This has the best detent.
$100, weren't they?
Yeah, they were selling G10 in Ultim for $69.
Yeah.
And the titanium in Ultim for like $159 in the beginning. And
these are fantastic, by the way.
This is a very well-made knife. It has a killer detent. I love the blade. I've been carrying the hell out of it. But it makes you, I mean, maybe this knife and your knife has M390 in it, but their launch knives didn't. But the problem is, and they could all be M390. They could be 100% on the up and up.
Yeah.
Now that question
right
is really out there. Oh, It's Dog One wants to know which Geo knife that was.
Which one? I don't know the name of it.
I think it's the Blaze. I think it's the Geo knife Blaze that he has. This is the Geo knife Nox's, and I think the one he has is the Blaze. But this has the best detent I've ever felt on a crossbar.
Really good crossbar. Like once you break them in, they're fantastic.
Berkeley Serica, what's up, homie? Good to see you.
Matt Meyer.
Matt Moore, what's up, man? What's up? And so if a big company, and again, allegedly, if a big, and Tuya's not big compared to Kaiser or Kubi or Civivi, but if a larger, well-known company like Tuya is using counterfeit materials, then who else is? KB and Kubi are really killing it. Jason Cox has a fantastic KB collection. I'm not sure if anybody sent cripple carries. I'm going to check real quick because I know he did.
Kaiser has great 154. I can't. I agree with you on that. They do.
That mantle warning looks really dope. I haven't checked that one out yet. That one looks really dope. I like it. And then we got a concept and of course a downdraft. Killing it.
I sent you a picture earlier. You can throw up there.
I'll share that video.
Yeah, it's a video. My bad.
Those are some chunky monkeys. I love it. Call that the Satu Dave brick.
That one right there is mine.
That one?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's a 1/4 inch and 220 thousandths on the scales.
That's nuts.
3V too, by the way. Yeah, I'm kind of on a
Those are
3V
so
kick nowadays.
beast. Man, that's dope.
Should be ready in a couple weeks.
Wonder what that thing is gonna weigh when it's done. Oh, Mantra, that's what it was. That's right, Mantra. It's your favorite warning right now. I really wish Kubi and KB did a better job with their advertising and releasing models in different color options. It's like they do the first run and then stop. Yeah, unless that does that.
Well, look at KC, man. He had to tell him, hey, man, you need to make another couple runs of these. They'll sell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of the Dust Devil. He was on them, trying to get them. But Scott's exactly right. They do that one color run, and that's it. You know?
No, I don't think you're wrong, Aries. I think that that we're going to see a lot of companies close up shop in 2026.
Which it might be a good thing. We might need a retraction, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they are passing off counterfeit steels, then it is a good thing. Addition by subtraction. Is it going to hurt guys trying to get new designs out if we lose some of these companies?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. But yeah, it definitely means we need more independent testing.
What's that knife run right there?
207 after discount.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
Yeah, these are priced as if they actually had the proper steel. Not like their first the Elemental. But of course, that question is out there now. There was a ton of M390 coming in, and the prices were iffy. I kind of felt like something was up. Yeah, M390 we've seen a massive explosion of it over the last 2 years.
It's like every blade's an M390 now.
Yeah.
Or Magna Cut, one of the two.
Yeah, and there definitely wasn't enough Magna Cut made to support, it seems, to support all the knives that have been made in it, supposedly. Neil to the Mac member, Cripple Crew Inc. says if the other manufacturers close, that's going to drive prices up. It will. It will, because prices are down because we have so much selection right now. If they have, less competition, prices will definitely go up. I didn't have much M390, but I've got a fair amount of it now. But I don't know if it is or not. Yeah. Hey guys, I hear there's a bunch of M390 on sale. Take it easy, Scott.
Later, Scott.
Have a good one, man.
Yep, we do. I've just been busy, Scott. Sorry.
It does once again prove that one of the best knife decisions you can make is to buy from a custom maker near you, or custom maker that you like the work of, especially on fixed blades. After the whole Bark River thing, if you're going to pay $200 to $300 plus for a fixed blade,
there's a bunch of knife makers out there to make some mighty fine stuff, man.
There's a lot of awesome knife makers making good fixed blades. Roger Baker, What's up? True. A lot of companies can rebrand. You know, if it's in China, if they get shut down, they can't just rebrand. And some of these companies, which is another thing that was pointed out by Richard from TFG, is some of these companies are just a name. They have no facilities of their own. They're just another name being produced at a facility that people are familiar with.
Like the Taiwan factory. There's probably only one factory there. They make all Spydercos. They make SOGs. They make, quiet carries.
Yeah, or just
Cold
buy another
steel.
Spyderco. Yep, that's a solid option right now.
Illuminati, man. I want to thank you
Illuminati
for this.
F and Ninja, what's up, brother?
Jumbo, bro. I love it.
Gifting a membership to Cripple Crew Inc. I appreciate you, brother. And that went to It's Dog One. Brother Blue, you're gonna get Winter Blade Factor salute by the mic. Ooh, ting for me, baby. Ting for me.
You don't see that.
Love it. Thank you, Blue. I appreciate you so much, brother. And welcome to the crew. Dog One. Yay. Not surprised knives being counterfeit because there are a lot of knife companies. Seems some would sneak around and do shady crap. True that. Yeah, I want a Sage 6 too. The S90V, of course, seems dope, but I would even take a regular Sage 6.
There's nothing wrong with this 30B, guys. Nothing wrong with it. You have to sharpen it a little more, but it's good steel.
Especially Spyderco's S30V. William Hornbostel, what's up? Oh, Jim Miller, member of Cripple Crew Inc. says, what it do? Wife brought her out back.
What's up, Jim?
I appreciate the $20 super chat, Jim. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you a Microtech SOCOM acoustic salute. Crew, drop your emojis for Jim. Thank you so much, brother. I'm going to do that by the mic. Sing kicks like a mule. Ooh. A saw, pokey, stabby, rippy. All of the above. Thank you, Jim. I really do appreciate you. Yeah, there we go. There's those badass emojis for Jim. I love it. Anyone that complains about Spyderco steel is crazy. I had a Tenacious and 8CR, and it's just crazy how sharp it gets. Yeah.
It is, and that's the one HCR knife that I would own, a Tenacious or Spyderco HCR.
And it also goes to show that even though Spydercos have gotten more expensive over the last couple of years, it's not out of line.
Well, I don't know. Okay, when I bought my my Rex Sage 5 in Rec 121, it was $300. Okay, you go buy a Sage 6, it's $460. All they did was add a button to the top liner lock. You know what I'm saying?
That one's pretty expensive. Mike John, what is up? Man size yo jumbo. Have a Manix 2 and BD1N sent it for sharpening, and yeah, that gets hair popping sharp.
Yeah, that straps back really, really sweet too.
Yeah, they raised the price of the Sage 5 in 121 too.
I mean,
yeah,
this is my like 121.
These recent developments again have me focusing more towards American made and Spyderco TRM people like that in particular. Will do, brother. Have a great evening, Mud.
Later, Mud. McGee does a
Yes,
fine
Yeah.
job, brother.
I love the Mac 2. I got to review one and it was so dope.
I'm thinking I'm going to get a Dixon next.
I checked it out at Blade Show West and loved it.
I played with one. They're smoother than that.
They are, and surprisingly deceptively light for the size of it. I was
Yep.
really surprised at how light it is. Yes, I appreciate you, Mick. Mick let me know that TKL was looking for some people to review knives. So I sent them the review that I did on the Adversary and Piranha.
I think
I'll have a
getting
knife
too.
from them soon to review. Brand
Thanks,
new
Sis.
American gifting a membership to Cripple Crew Inc. Jason Cox getting that one.
What's up, brother?
How about a Meteor Knives Reaper salute? This is a war room size knife. Have a great night, Miranda Keith. We'll do that by the mic. The acoustics sound cool when it pops out because of that spring lock on the back. But thank you for the support. I really appreciate you. BNA always.
Your production's getting a lot better too, bro, on your videos.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I have been trying. That's
Get
been a
live.
goal of mine this year. Crossley's Workshop member, Cripple Crew Inc. What's up, homie? I've been trying. I haven't been putting out as many videos. I need to catch back up, but I've been trying.
Say, have you heard from Loser lately?
No, I haven't. Are you talking about the Microtech dog one? Like, the only thing that I don't like about it is the tip down Devil's Anus of Carry. And I thought that would kind of disqualify it from my pocket. But this big ass knife, the way it's tapered this way and this way, carries in the pocket really well. Oh, the one before it? Do you mean the Factor? I love
Yeah.
this thing.
Who
I
doesn't?
can't get. Oh, the Meteor. Yeah, it's fun. They're like $132 after code DBD. The PEI that they use, they did a fantastic job with. I really like the titanium backspacer and pocket clip. It is right hand only, but it's very deep carry. And the slide lock is breaking in and getting a little easier to use, which it'll continue to do that over time. But it is a very crazy strong lock. Now, when I asked them what differentiates this from a ram lock, they stated that the tang of the blade is shaped differently. The lock face geometry is shaped differently. The way it interacts with the tang is different. And, they're also claiming that this is access to it, giving you another way to, which it does work. I mean, giving you another way to use it. So,
the stop pin right by that blade? Yep,
what's
sure
that?
does. That's a Demco trick. They do that takes the weight from the blade.
Oh,
and
the
puts it
gigantic stop
throughout
pin.
the whole handle.
It's very, very comfortable. XW42 steel.
Never heard
I
of it.
have not very familiar with, but we'll see how it does. But for $132, there's a lot here, and a lot to like, especially if you like big knives. If you like big knives,
XW42.
because it's 9 3/4 inches, it is a hell of a knife.
Do you
But
know?
I really like their Ultim or their PEI. I think I dig the way that they put the extra time into shape the back spacer to exactly match the shape of the blade when it goes in the handle. Just a lot of nice touches on this. Very,
Okay,
very strong.
that XW42 is the same as D2 tool steel.
Yeah. Have the Kunwu Mini Excalibur and Orange Peel tie landing tomorrow. Ooh,
Nice.
that's dope. That's dope. Take it easy, Tristan. Have a great night.
Later,
Yeah,
Tristan.
yeah. The Miranda, the tip down part of it really bugged me at first when I saw that was going to be like that. I did not think I would care. Well, and I don't carry it, of course. But Evil Homie BDB has been able to look past that and carry it, and I really think it's an awesome knife. 9 inches of ass whooping.
When
Mick Ranger dropping that link to get your Cripple Crew gear at the Cripple Crew Gear Corner. On the topic of steel acquisition and purchasing, most companies use a middleman to purchase steels. Most companies use Niagara Specialty Metals. So you can't go by what Bowler say they export it to China. No, but you can go off of Bowler export totals. And welcome, Quasar. Welcome to the chat.
I don't know. I don't trust anybody anymore.
Yeah, it's getting really hard. Got to fulfill some poker chip orders. Blue.
Later, Blue.
Much love, brother.
Thanks, man, for selling me that, by the way.
Metal Relic Art lurking here too. Don't feel bad. Appreciate you. Remember Cripple Crew Inc. If Metal Relic is lurking, so if he doesn't tag y'all, that's why. And that, by the way, Gabe Harlan, what's up, homie? Good to see you.
What's up, Gabe?
And that was another thing that TFG talked about was the people like Niagara Specialty Metals, because they still will be the ones distributing Crucible for Aerosteel. I mean, distributing MagnaCut for Aerosteel. And where one of the things that TFG was talking about is that it's currently most of this steel would be coming from embargoed companies that aren't allowed to ship into China right now. Plus, you would be paying, say on Bowler, there would be tariffs when it went from Bowler to the distributor, and then tariffs when it goes from the distributor to China. Again, driving the cost up and making $69 M390 knives seem rather impossible. Even if they got M390, how could they get that price? Yeah, it really is a great thing, Mr. Mouse. I highly recommend going to the Tools for Gents channel and watching last Friday's video and last night's videos. You can either YouTube will auto dub it to English, or you can do English captions. But both of them, the interview with Midgard's Messer, and then the video he did himself last night are absolutely worth watching for more on not just the Tuya allegations, but also why he's stating that he believes so many steels are counterfeit and misrepresented.
That's crazy.
He lays it out, and he has paperwork to back up everything he's talking about. So well worth watching.
I was gonna make a statement when we were talking about MagnaCut coming from the maker in Europe. Have you seen Dr. Larry Thomas's thing on that? He says the MagnaCut coming from Airsteel is actually better than what Crucible had.
It's better because their particle processing is more advanced than what Crucible was able to do.
Right.
Yeah, so the MagnaCut's supposed to be improved coming out of France and Sweden.
I'll be right back.
Roger that, brother. This is the trippiest knife ever, and it is so fun. Does make sense. Anytime you see any industry that the market explodes quickly, and there's always been a knife market, of course. I mean, it's one of our oldest tools. We've always loved knives, but the knife market has never been like it has been the last couple of years. The popularity of EDC has greatly exploded over the last decade, and the market, there was definitely room for competition. And anytime you have something blow up quickly, you're going to have competitors or companies moving in, trying to get rich quick. And we're seeing that in the knife world now. Paul Mills, what's up? I do too, Mick. Yeah, that ting. Ah, ting. Oh, you sound so good at singing. Yeah, everybody wants to get a piece of the pie. And when it's something like steel composition, it's not easy for us to test. It's not easy for us to check. It's not easy. We have to, we trust what they put on the blade. And it definitely made room for companies to come in and take advantage. But it's not like it's a new thing. If you look, it seems like, Bark River has been taking advantage of the knife industry for over 20 years. Well, and that's just under Bark River. That's not even under Marble or, oh man, I forgot the other one right now. Just talking about how the explosion in the knife and EDC market, the gain in popularity, the growth, it made room for people trying to make money quick to come in and as the end consumer on something that's difficult for us to check, like steel composition. We have to go off of what they put on the blade.
Yeah, for sure. I think from now on, maybe the they ought to have a certificate of authenticity in every one that the steel is correct.
Yeah, Blackjack. Thank you, Jim. That's the other one I was thinking about besides Marble. So it's not like the Bark River thing is a brand new occurrence with Mr. Stewart. Yeah, even cheaper XRF analyzers are very expensive. You're right, Quasar. It makes it so hard. Like We have people like Taylor Hardness who are, doing the good work of checking HRC, but he can only do that because the company he works for has very expensive machines. But even that is way easier to check than to actually analyze the steel content. Crazy how I never heard of Bark River until now. Well, hey, that's a good thing for you because that means you didn't spend any money on anything that might turn out to be fake. Yes, certificate of authenticity, do audit checks. We need a millionaire that's in the EDC community to decide to open up a lab that people can send and get their knives tested just to keep people honest. Do we have any volunteers?
I think that's what needs to happen because, and let's let it go a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Let's find out what the whole scope of things is.
Yes. Yeah, and we need to find out who is on the up and up, and the ones that aren't need to go the way of Bark River. Well, minus the allegations of impropriety,
right,
of another nature. Mass spectrometer can tell you, probably, but again, that's very, very expensive equipment that most people don't have access to. Making lamb and ravioli. Ooh, for Easter. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. His dog wants to know because he's coming for Easter dinner if you can cook. We grew up with Buck, Case, K-Bar, and Sharp Rocks for choices. Yes, I do think that, by this time in 2028, 2 years from now, there's going to be fewer choices than what we have now. And that's going to be both a good thing and a painful thing to get used to at first. California conservative, what is up? Good to see you. You might luck out. You might get a Republican governor on the ticket, 2 of them. That's the only ones on your ticket.
Isn't that, how they say it, like jumbo shrimp? They just don't go together. California conservatives.
Yeah. Yeah, buck 110 power. Yeah. All the and a knife that proved we don't need these super steels. We just really like them.
Here's a knife that's a beast in 440 steel.
And made in America.
Yep. Made right here
for less than $100.
Yep. He's got other models out too.
Yeah, he says there's millions of us there, just not enough to be a majority. Been cooking alongside your Italian grandmother, and mother your entire life. All right, so everybody, Flood Mix House for Easter dinner.
I love this knife. I don't care what anybody says.
Apache?
No. This is the TS474.
Yeah, Tucson.
Yep. M398 steel. So, allegedly.
That's gonna have to be the new disclaimer on all knife reviews. Allegedly.
Coin the phrase now.
Oh, by the way, it also, as a way that supposedly we'll be able to tell in the future, Bowler M390 is going to be getting a new designation on blades. Bowler M390 Micro Clean, or BM390 MC, is going to be on blades, so that Bowler can at least sue if the knife doesn't actually contain their metal.
That's probably a pretty good idea.
AD Fitty, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What's up, Lance? How you doing today? So, crew, is there other companies that you suspect may be trying to pull a fast one on us?
All of them, damn it.
Have there been knives that you received that you didn't feel performed like the steel should have?
I haven't got anything up right offhand. Other
Dwayne
than
Letterman, what's going on?
Walmart trail.
No, I have knives now that I might, kind of question, not because of how they performed for me, just because of what's going on in the knife world right now.
Yeah,
but
I get that. Absolutely.
Mine have been treating me pretty well, luckily. I haven't felt anything that felt egregiously off, which a lot of the Bark Rivers were egregiously off, I guess.
But with tools for gents and Tuya, and you know what I'm saying.
Yes, the whole tools for gents and Tuya situation really, the Bark River knives have opened Pandora's box, and this blew it up. And I think there's going to be a lot of fallout before that box gets closed again. Because Richard even stated that he wasn't going to go public with the claims against Tuya until he saw the Bark River situation, and he realized that people need transparency.
Hey, you said too, there are people in the Bark River community that paid extra for a shot.
The Bark River Club knives.
Yeah.
Pay an extra fee for the chance to pay several $100s for a knife. You still had to buy it. You were the biggest supporters of the company, and he was laughing and screwing you over. AD50 is going live tonight, and he's going to be showing his collab off, which, by the way, folks, I can say is pretty dope. If you haven't seen it, you've probably all seen it. If you haven't, it's dope. I haven't. No, the Tuya thing is far from settled. But it is looking a lot more like it is absolutely not M390. I am leaning more towards the TFG side than the Tuya side with what has been put out, unfortunately. And I also know of other makers who have pulled designs from Tuya because of this. Knives that were due to come out soon that are being pulled right now and are not going to be produced right now. Yeah, I really hope there's a lot more testing. You're right, we need more self-testing, but I just wish it wasn't so expensive for an independent shop to be able to check them out.
We pay enough for our knives. They should send steel certifications with every knife. Period. We pay enough for them.
No, they haven't provided hard evidence yet that it is an M390, but in a year and a half, Tuya has provided nothing that shows that it actually is. So that's why I said it's not settled, but I personally am leaning more towards, after my conversations with Richard, I'm leaning more towards the TFG side. They do have more stuff that he's going to be releasing as well when he gets some more testing back. But oh, awesome! Well, folks, you see it for the first time tonight. 8050's new collab. It's going to be dope. An American-made fixed blade, folks.
Who's running it?
I'll let him tell you. I don't know if he's going to tell you right now or if he's going to tell you on the live.
Had to ask.
Yeah, of course you got to ask. And I'm sure he's going to tell, but he's showing
sure.
the knife on his live tonight. So he'll probably say then.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I just had to ask, bro.
But it is a cool, awesome design that I think you guys are really going to like.
It's pouring outside now.
It's pouring there?
Yep.
It's
We
been
haven't had rain in a long, long time, bro. We're in a drought.
We've yesterday and today we've had two crazy thunderstorms that have been mixing with snow because it's been that cold. But we had yesterday we had crazy thunder, lightning, pouring rain, and snow. That black handle with the badge on the scale. What is it?
Oh, this right here?
I don't think it was. I don't see a badge on the scale.
Okay, I don't know what I had. Badge on the scales.
Yeah, steel testers. I know what you meant, Mick Ranger.
Yeah, it's on the scale.
If it was the one that was in his hand, that was the arc form theory.
This is the original OG.
It was the one before that. He said the knife you had out before the theory. Yeah, this is the Flightanium update to the theory.
I have no clue.
Yeah, that was the arc form theory that he had in his hand, Robert, at the time. Problem is, who would certify the company? Exactly. That's why we need independent testers.
Oh, you're talking about.
And again, we get back to the whole point of cost. Oh, yes, that one.
That's a Tuya Mutt.
CMP.
And if you see that little mark right there, some of you guys will know that maker's mark. That's, of course, Dave Warren had a thing to do with this, but that's Colin Mason Pierre, which is the better half of Lefty's group called Devo.
Yeah, better half of Devo. Yeah, here we go. Speaking of, there's Colin Mason Pierre for you right there.
Yep.
CMP.
He's an awesome individual. So is Lefty, by the way.
Yeah, and Quasar, it's not that I disagree with you on the fact that it hasn't been fully proven yet. I just think that it should have been very easy in over a year for Tuya to have proven it by now. Why can't they get with their distributor to get a badge certificate? I don't get it. And then TFG has been doing different testing. Baptism, what's going on? When Tuya put out their statement at first on Tuesday or Monday, Tuesday, yeah, I thought it was settled then. Yeah, roger that, Bulldog. I really hope that when testing is done, we find out that 99% of the companies are telling us the truth.
And they could be.
We just need to know which ones aren't. And what I said is the batch of the Queen Anne's Revenge knives. They need to pick two different independent testing labs. TFG needs to select a lab. Tuya needs to select a lab. They need to split that batch of knives up, send them off, and get them tested. If they come back M390, this is over. If they come back not M390, well, then TFG was right. But I think the only way that you can settle this is with two different labs.
Absolutely.
Because you can't let either one of them cherry pick a lab. So we need two different labs. Or they need to be not involved in the selection of the lab.
I like that idea even better.
Then you don't need two different labs. If you've got one just completely selected by somebody else.
I still say you need two labs.
But two labs is the best way to get rid of any doubt and move past this situation.
But there's still the ongoing situation. As a consumer, we have no way to know for sure.
Yeah.
If the stamping on there is correct.
If we couldn't even trust the Made in the USA stamping, then we know we can't just blindly trust the blade steel stamping. I'm not buying another knife if it doesn't have Laren Thomas's DNA oozing off of it. Oh, I know it's not going to stop me bringing in knives. I know that. I love knives too much. I just want to see. I want to see testing, and I want to see if there are people that are defrauding us. They need to go. I would love for this whole Bark Rivers thing to bring about a reckoning and bring it to a head where, you know, a lot of knives from a lot of companies get tested.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like the
But also, just for everybody's clarification, unlike the Bark River Knives saga, the Tuya and the Tuya recall is still allegations. Not the recall itself, but the fact that the improper steel is still an allegation. It's not like Bark River where they admitted to it.
At this point, say nothing and
Yeah, that statement was the dumbest thing he could have done.
Yeah. Go on Gideon's tactical and watch his he blows it up, highlights that statement that he made.
Yeah, puts it into three different. Yeah, I watched his. His is one of the many I've watched. There's been a lot of good videos on it.
Yeah.
A couple of my favorites have been Gravy Train Outdoors and Outdoor Analysts, the way that they've been diving into it. And Gravy Train Outdoors is another one that had been trying to call BS for a long time.
I think Cedric and Ado did one too on it.
Yeah. Scab, everybody's done one. I got to think most of the U.S. knives I buy are U.S. or most of the knives you buy are U.S. made. Roger that. All right, folks. I know we said it was going to be a shorter one tonight, and Mrs. Deadly just got home. So I'm going to spend some time with the wife before she has to take off tomorrow. Apologies for the short episode tonight, crew, but you know
It was a
that
good
we
one
love
tonight.
you. My brother War Room and I truly appreciate you guys. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your love and your encouragement for us, your prayers. This
Amen.
community means more than we can say. Just know that we love you guys.
Amen.
Hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your night. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Most importantly, Grandpa Crow, stay deadly.
Peace.